But after the break, Charles McLeish of Lego will tell John about his company's foray into the world of CD-ROM. That's next on Digital Jam. This is Business Unusual on FN.
Welcome back to Digital Jam. Lego is nothing short of a toy institution. Kids have been playing with those little colored plastic blocks for decades. The International Toy Fair gets underway today in Manhattan, and Lego is making its move to the digital generation with the unveiling of its first CD-ROM. Here to tell us more about the new multimedia Lego is Charles McLeish, also known as Chuck. He's the Director of North American Marketing for Lego Systems, Inc. And welcome to you on Digital Jam.
Thank you.
It's interesting when you always come to the market with a product like this. If you come too early, it's investment not well spent because it takes a while to catch on. If you come too late, you're behind the curve. How did Lego decide when to bring this CD-ROM to the marketplace?
Well, we had been studying the market for quite some time, and a few years ago we decided that there were enough kids now playing with computers, learning and interacting with computers where it made sense for the company to enter the category.
How long did it take to develop the software?
It took 2 years. 2 years, and it's going to be coming out this fall.
Okay, and you licensed this out. Who did you hire, and why did you pick that particular company?
We licensed this project out to Mindscape out of Novato, California. We picked them because they had approached us and were extremely convincing and persuasive of their abilities to help us to deliver a very high-quality, interactive software game for kids.
Well, let's take a look at it. We've got the one that you're going to introduce in the fall. If you can, describe what it is and why you went with this formula in terms of the title and the rest. We see it up on the screen now.
Okay, well, Adventures on Lego Island is an immersive 3D adventure game where kids can click on the characters, become those characters, and enter a virtual Lego world. There they can build and race, explore, role play in a number of different ways, and if they're up to it, they can take on the mission of capturing the Brickster, who's the town mischief maker, and he's trying to take the town apart brick by brick. So your mission is to catch him before he does that.
And this takes Lego to a whole new, different level then, does it not? Because it's not just the basics, but it's building something and giving more exercise to the mind?
Well, we think our traditional products give plenty of exercise to the mind, but this is a new, incremental way for us to allow kids to fantasize revolving around Lego play-themed products.
There's another side to this, of course, and that is the danger of, like some parents saying, that it's good for the child to build and actually have the physical building blocks in their hands and to be creative and look at 3D right on their tabletop, for example. What do you say in terms of that argument?
Well, we don't think computers are ever going to replace that experience, and that's certainly not why we're entering the category. We think it's rather going to complement our existing traditional toys and help them amplify the whole fantasy experience and add new levels of imagination and creativity to their play with the computer software as well as the traditional toy itself.
If you can, give us a timetable for when you think the market share will hit 10–20% of your total sales with the CD-ROM section of the business.
Well, that's a little hard to say, of course. We're aggressively going after this category. The company has set up a new division called Lego Media just this past summertime based out of the UK. And their mission will be to work with other companies as well as with Mindscape to develop a variety of titles to come out in 1998 and beyond. So it'll be a few years yet before we have, say, a dozen or so products out there, but we're giving it everything we got because it's a category we feel Lego belongs in.
Now, this is a Danish-based company. That's where you're headquartered, but you have a huge presence, of course, in North America. Is it the same case in terms of the CD-ROMs for children, where it hits first in the United States? Do you expect your sales to hit very big in the States before this technology catches on where your home base is and throughout the European continent?
Well, we think we'll have the majority of sales take place in the United States simply because that's where the most computers still are right now. So there are more kids playing on computers in the United States, but Lego's very popular worldwide, especially in Europe, so eventually I'm sure that sales will catch up there as well.
What do you think in terms of pricing? Do you have to be aggressive in the pricing compared to what some of the other games that are on the marketplace right now? Because it's a fairly competitive market. We saw the sales at Christmas remain extremely strong, but do you have to be aggressive just to get the product back out?
Some companies may have to. We've spent an awful lot of time and development and energy making a very high-quality product, and we know that consumers are going to be expecting something extraordinary from the Lego company. So we're going to be holding the price towards the high end of the spectrum, but still very competitive and respecting the consumer's pocketbook.
Okay. Chuck, thanks for joining us today on Digital Jam. It's nice to have you. Best of luck with the new product.
Thank you very much.
Once again, Chuck McLeish, he's with LEGO Systems of North America.